Well, product inclusion uniquely matters to voice interfaces, potentially in a way that it matters more to voice interfaces than it would for graphical user interfaces that we're used to on websites or applications, because there's something about the verbal communication channel that is extremely human. It's, even though users obviously know that they're talking to technology, it's when using a verbal communication, it's really difficult to separate that out from the cultural cues and societal cues we get from just interacting with other human beings. Therefore, it's important that the assistant is able to have an opinion in terms of whether it's going to speak to me in a formal fashion, in a casual way. Is it going to, on the other side, able to understand when I speak a little faster, a little slower? Will it be able to understand when I use slang or when I speak in a more informal way? So these are some of the basic reasons why making sure that voice interfaces are built for everyone really matters, because people have different cultural cues and different societal cues. Beyond the mechanics of its ability to speak like a human or understand human speech, it's also really important for voice assistants overall to stay culturally relevant. As Lillian mentioned before, one of the things that's really crucial for the assistant is to make sure that we make sure the user knows that the assistant also lives in the same cultural context as the user. So one of the things we've done on the assistant for a while is we've had specific answers and specific content based on cultural moments throughout the year. So you'll hear answers specific to Pride or to Hispanic Heritage Month or to Black History Month. And that's another aspect of what makes voice interfaces so important from a product inclusion perspective. They sit in a cultural context, and it's really hard to separate the cultural context in which they live in with the user.